Good morning, friends. Welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in selection MCQ series for BFM, and now we are focusing on probable questions. Probable questions for the exam June 23. Okay. So today's topic is Chapter 5, Facilities to Exporters and Importers. Right. So follow the series till the end because these are probable questions. Many of them might come to you in exam. Okay. Now let me see how many of you can answer. Okay, you have to answer it. Of course I'll give the answers, but firstly you have to try it yourself. Okay, you should type the same in the comment section. So let's start. Every firm or person or a company must have a dash code issued by DGFT to engage in export import trade. Means if anyone wants to do some export import trade, then that person or that firm should have what code? What should be the name of that code? Everyone just type fast in the comment section. What should be the name of the code? What is that code called as? Very important code. Yeah, it is issued by DGFT, without which you can't at all start your business. It is called as who's the one who's giving me the first? Yeah, see this. I've got it. Some of you have typed it. IEC code, correct. IEC code. Okay, so that is known as import, export code. Okay, import export code. This is the very important code which you must have. Who issues it? DGFT issues it. You have to apply for the same, and then you have to give you all the details and the purpose for which you are applying, your details of the industry, and then DGFT issues you this code. Everyone needs to have this IEC code. Okay. Softex form is used for the export of what? Why should I use the Softex form? In fact, how many forms are there? Okay. So Softex is used for what? See here, mainly we have everywhere SDF. Okay, SDF. Statutory declaration form. Generally we have SDF only. For post, if I am sending something to courier or post, then I have PP form. PP. Okay, post parcel. And then Softex is used when I am doing some export of software. So there I am having Softex. Okay. So if I am doing some export of software, I'll be using Softex. So see your name itself, software. Okay. So this Softex form is to be declared by me as a company to the government. Now you'll ask me one question. Suppose if I send some do some coding, okay, write some coding and send it on email to somebody in USA, and then that person sends me the money. How will the government come to know? Sure. If I'll send that money, send this code to somebody, then I'll definitely charge for it. I'll charge for it means the money will be received in my account over here. So nostro to the bank. So government will track, or income tax department will track it over there. So if I am having the Softex form already declared to the government, or once the money is received, I declare that Softex form to the government, then I will be saved in that case. Otherwise it will be considered as a illegal money received. Okay. So Softex form is used for the export of software. For others, it is SDF and PP, post parcel. Okay. The exporter is required to submit the export documents along with a copy of EDF Softex form within dash days from the date of shipment to the AD. How many days? How many days means, suppose if what do you mean by this question actually? See here, suppose if I do the export today, okay, means I ship it, I put it in the ship. Okay. So this is called as loading on board. I get an onboard certificate. Onboard. Okay. Onboard BL we call it, bill of lading. Okay. Onboard BL. So if the date of onboard BL is today, let's say what is today, 24? Yeah, 24. Okay, 24/4/23. Suppose if I do the onboarding on 24/4/23. So within how many days should I submit the documents to the bank? Now which are the documents? Which are the documents which are used by the exporters? Here, always remember there are 6 type of documents. I have made it a simple rule: 2I, 2B, and PC. Okay, this is a simple rule. 2I means what? See this: invoice, insurance. I'll write the short forms now. Invoice, insurance. Okay. 2B means what? Bill of lading, bill of exchange. BOE, I'll write it short form. BOE, bill of exchange, and BL, bill of lading. PC means what? It is again 2 parts: packing list and COO, certificate of origin, and packing list. PL we write it. So these are the 6 documents, minimum 6. I can have more than that, but minimum 6. So these 6 documents are to be submitted by me as an exporter. If I do this export on 24/4, means onboard date is 24/4. So within how many days? So it is within 21 days. 21 days from 24/4. So should I leave this 24/4? Yes. My 21 days start from 25 next day. 24 is not counted in that. Okay. Got it, everyone? Type yes in the comment section if you have understood up till now. Everyone. Okay. Clear, everyone? The idea? Okay. Export proceeds from any ACU countries should be settled in US dollars through a separate dash account maintained by the AD for this purpose. So export proceeds from the ACU countries. What is ACU countries? Asian currency unit. What is Asian currency unit? This is a group of countries. Means there are almost 7 countries: India, China, then Iran, Pakistan, then Bhutan, Nepal. Okay, these are the main 6, and one more. So from these ACU countries, if we trade within each other, okay, so in that case, suppose if I do within each other, then the trading with each other, then it should be settled through a separate dash account. What is this dash account? So that is called as, anyone knows this? What is this ACU? See here, we deal mainly in majority of our neighbors here. We all are neighbors over here, all the countries, right? So we all deal with each other, and what happens? What happens? I'll tell you. Every trade you do in dollar, that is reported to US. So the country has to pay commission on every dollar which is exchanged to US. To avoid that, what do? We do netting off. This is called as netting within our own countries. Netting off. Okay, netting off means what? Suppose if, let's say, I send India. Okay, I send some goods to who? Let's say China. No China. Then let's say Sri Lanka. Okay, I send some goods to Sri Lanka. Okay, goods, and let's say the goods are worth $100. Okay, now Sri Lanka also in return sends some goods to me. Let's say they are $60. Okay, so this is done by me within some specific one day. So what is the net of this? I send them 100, they send them 60. So net is what? 40. 40 is to be paid by them. Okay, $40 is to be paid by Sri Lanka to me. So this is the meaning of ACU dollars. Means I won't report complete 160 both the transactions. Otherwise, what will I have to do? This $100 commission I'll have to pay to US. Similarly, Sri Lanka will have to pay this $60 commission to US, right? Because we are using the dollars. We'll have to pay the commission to these banks through SWIFT. Okay. So in that case, Sri Lanka will only give me $40. This 100 won't be exchanged because this is a sort of barter system, right? So Sri Lanka will pay only the commission on $40. So in this way, my commission is saved. Sri Lanka's complete commission is saved. Only $40 they have to pay. But this is done through which account? This is known as ACU dollars. ACU dollars account. This is a separate account, ACU dollars. Okay. So ACU dollar means netting off. It is called as a netting off transaction. Before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting all the premium study materials plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything. Whatever you need for clearing JIB and CIB, you'll get it over here. Okay. Yeah. The exporter is required to apply in form dash for permission for extension of time limit for realization of export proceeds. So what is this? Exporter is required to apply in form dash for permission to extension of time limit. Means what? What do you mean by extension? See here, the rule is like this. Suppose if I send some goods outside, okay, so I have to receive the payment within 6 months priorly. If not 6 months, max to max 12 months. See here, I'll write it over here. 6 months, not that, then within 12 months. Within 6 months, bank starts reporting to the RBI, right? It starts reporting. So within 12 months, I must get the funds for the goods which I have sent. If it's a warehouse, if I have sent it to a warehouse, okay, so in that case, I'll have to get it within 15 months, okay. But now the point over here is I am unable to get my funds within 12 months. I have sent the goods, but that person is not paying me. So if I am unable to get the goods within 12 months, then I have to apply to RBI stating that, see, I have made the exports, but that guy is not paying me. So that is done through which form? And this form's name is what? That is the meaning of this. So which is that form? Okay, which is that form? That form is ETX, right? ETX form. Actually the word is extension form, but we call it ETX form, okay? Everyone got it? It is applied through ETX form. Remember this, ETX, okay? This is when I am not able to get the funds within the required period. An export unit of EPZ. EPZ means what? Export Processing Zone. Export Processing Zone, okay? In EPZ can retain -% of the export proceeds in his dash account with the AD. So what do you mean by this? An export unit in EPZ can retain -% of the export proceeds. So what percent? Suppose if I am the exporter, I do some exports of $100, okay, $100 I have done the exports. Now this $100 will be received by me. That person will send me back, right? Buyer will send the money to me. Now if I want to retain these in dollar only, can I retain the full amount? Or am I required to convert this to rupees compulsorily? So that is the question. An export unit in EPZ is out now. Now it is for everything. An export unit can retain -% of the export proceeds in his dash account. So retain 100% of the export proceeds in his which account? You can keep it dollar account also, okay? So that dollar account is which type of accounts here? Now that is called as, this is a new term for you, EEFC. EEFC. What is EEFC? Exchange, I'll write it over here. See this, exchange earners foreign currency account, okay? Exchange earners foreign currency account, okay? So any exporter who can retain 100% of the export proceeds in his EFC account. This account is strictly not in rupees but in other currencies. I won't say dollars because this can be in pounds, this can be in Australian dollars, this can be in Japanese yen, any account, any currency other than rupee. Okay. The effective date of realization of foreign currency bill will be the dash date of credit to the dash account. Oh, dash date of credit to the dash account means what? Yeah, means what? See here, it means that effective date means when do I say that I have sent the goods and I have received the money? When do I say I have received the money? I'll say I have received the money when I see the money in my which account? So the answer over here is Nostro. First I'll give this Nostro. This is a Nostro account over here. Credit to the Nostro account of that bank. Here Nostro account is not of individual. Nostro account is always of the bank. But what about this? The effective date of realization of currency bill will be the dash date. Which date? This is called as value date. Value dated transactions. Here We are not allowed to do validated transactions in INR, normal rupees transaction which we do in retail banking. We are not allowed. Suppose today I come to you and tell you that kindly make the entry in 3 days back date. 3 days back. Kindly pass this entry in 3 days back date. Will you be able to do it? Type yes in the comment section. How many of you say it's yes? Means I come to you and ask you, sir, take this 1000 rupees, but market entry in 3 days back. You won't be able to do it. You won't do it, in fact, right? Because in retail banking it's not allowed, but in trade finance validated transactions are allowed. Why? Because credit to nostro is an important part. Nostro means what? If suppose if I am an SBI, okay, I'll maintain a dollar account with Citibank, so that is called as nostro. So suppose if I am having this nostro and the buyer sends me the money, so that will be first credited to my nostro. So that value date on which it was credited, that is known as the effective date of realization. From that date itself, the bank needs to give the credit to the customer, Indian customer. Okay, got it, everyone? Another one. Finance allowed to an exporter to fund the needs procurement of raw material, manufacturing, and up to the stage of packing and shipment is called as. Means, what do you mean by this? Finance allowed to the exporter to fund the needs of procurement of raw material. Means, suppose if I get some order of, let's say, $1 lakh, okay, $1 lakh if I am getting some order from US, okay. Now to prepare this $1 lakh order, I'll be needing some funds. I don't have those funds. So what will happen? I'll have to get it from the bank. So bank will give me the loan. Loan for preparing the goods. Preparing, right? So preparing the goods is known as what type of loan? This is the real question over here. Up to the stage of packing and shipment. Means up to the time I get onboard certificate on that bill of lading. So up to that time, from manufacturing to up to shipment, so that is called as what? Dash finance. It is known as, who can answer? Let me see how many of you are answering. Who can answer this? It is called as dash finance. Yes, yes it is. There are two names to this, okay. One is pre-shipment finance. Pre-shipment, okay, this is one name. Pre-shipment means what? Before the shipment, okay. Always remember, pre-shipment is always given before the shipment. It is never given 100%. It is given almost 75 to 80%. And other name to this is packing credit. Packing finance they call it, or packing credit they call it. Anything, okay. Packing finance, packing credit. It means one and the same thing. Means any finance which is allowed to the exporter to meet the needs of the raw material, means getting the raw material, manufacturing, and sending it up to the ship. Remember, now I'll draw it and show you. See here, suppose if this is the ship, okay, and this is the sea. So up to the time I load it into the ship, up to that time it's called as packing credit. Once I get onboard date, then it becomes post shipment. After this it's post shipment, okay. While considering export credit, it must be ensured that exporter's name does not appear under the exporter's dash of RBI and dash list of ECGC. Very important. Okay. So what is that? RBI issues which type of list and ECGC issues which type of list? Yes? Who can give me the answer? Yeah? RBI issues caution list. Here, always remember, RBI issues caution list. Caution, okay? Caution list. And ECGC issues which type of list? ECGC issues, ECGC issues, what is this list? This is known as specific approval. Okay? Specific approval means there are certain exporters who are in a specific approval list, means they can't export anything because they might have done some fraud earlier. Okay? So specific approval list, for ECGC it is called as specific approval, for RBI it is called as caution list. Okay? Both the entities issue separate lists. Okay? So we have to check, as a banker, we have always to check whether that exporter's name is arising in this RBI's caution list or ECGC's specific approval list. Okay. There is also one more list for goods. For goods it is called as OGL, Open General License. Okay. So that is also to be checked by the banker. Always OGL is to be checked. Okay. Before going ahead, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel you will be getting all the latest updates on JIB and CIB, number 1. Number 2, free YouTube series. Right now what are you watching? You all guys are watching the free YouTube series which is available on Officers Adda 24/7. So if you are having this channel, you are getting everything free, then why are you wasting the time? Subscribe to it, click on the bell icon immediately. Okay. Normally the total period allowed for PCL, PCL means what? Packing credit, okay, should not exceed dash days. So packing credit, if I am giving to any customer, packing means what? Pre-shipment, right? Packing credit if I am giving to any customer, it should not go beyond how many days? Yes, it is packing credit. Very important question. Packing credit should be given maximum to the period of what days? It is? Who can give me? Who can give me? Yes. Let me see. I know many of you have answered this. Yeah. The correct answer is this, 180 days. 180. Okay. It is 180 days. Packing credit should not be given beyond 180 days. Okay. PCL, again packing credit. Advance should be liquidated on submission of the relative export bills by way of allowing dash finance against those bills. Means what? Now look at this. Suppose I am an exporter. Okay. I have made the shipment. This is my ship. Okay. Now what happens? This is a sea. This is USA. Okay. I am over here in India. Right? India. This is the port. This is the port where the ship is standing right now. Okay. So what will I do? First if I get an order, first I'll have to manufacture those goods. So manufacturing will be done over here. Manufacture. For that what will I get? I'll get the PCL, packing credit, right? So PCL is given over here. Now what happens over here? PCL is given. So I make those goods and prepare those goods and send it in the ship. So once I get this onboard shipment, the certificate, so I'll submit those 6 documents as I told you earlier. So submit those 6 documents to the bank. So bank will do what now? This packing credit means this was for manufacturing. So this has to be closed. But how will the bank close? The bank will give me a post-shipment finance. Post-shipment. Okay. Post-shipment finance will be given to me by the bank, and then this amount will be put in this packing credit. Means if the packing credit was given for me for $80, okay, this is generally 80%, 75 to 80%. So bank will then sanction me 100% post shipment. Post shipment is always sanctioned 100%. Bank will sanction 100%, $100, I'll say $100, and these $100 will be credited into my packing credit. So $80 is closed, so $20 remain. These $20 will be given to the exporter. He will be able to use it. So how will bank close this post shipment then? This will be closed when the buyer pays. Buyer will now pay after some days, right? So this buyer will again pay some $100 because this is for full amount. So $100 will be closed over here. Okay. PCL allowed without prior lodgement of order or LC is called as dash account facility. Now this is for some specific customers who are good enough. Okay, we know them by means their overall stature we know, like Reliance, Tata, or any customer. These are just 2-3 names I gave. It can be a normal customer like you and me also, who have a proven track record. Okay, so when you are a regular customer of the bank, okay, so in that case bank won't ask you much documentation, because if you are regular means you are sending the document, you are sending the goods, and then you'll have this packing credit. But important, remember, without the lodgement of order or LC is called as which type of account? That is called as running account. Running, okay, running account. But remember, What do you mean by this? There is a slight catch in this. In the running account, I give the finance without this order or LC, but it doesn't mean that the exporter doesn't have to submit this at all. It's not that. The exporter has to submit this LC or order within 1 month. 1 month, okay, of giving the finance. So it's not that I'm totally waiving it off, that you don't submit and I'll give you the finance. Without documentation, bank will never give the finance. Only we are giving to this customer because he is a regular customer. We know it that the customer will submit it. But there is a rule for this. These documents are to be submitted by this customer within 1 month. Okay. Now let me come to the batch. See this CIB Selection Batch for ABM, BFM, ABFM, BRBL, all the 4 subjects. Okay. Join this batch ASAP. 80% discount is going on. All the numericals, case studies, case studies, everything is taken. Okay. If you take the Mahapack, you get a double validity. Let me show you how to go to the Mahapack and how to use this facility. Okay. Let's go to Adda 24/7. In fact, I would suggest one important part. If you are having the app, I would suggest download the app first. Okay. In the app, you will be getting 1% extra using the coin systems. Okay. Because that is very important. See here. Let me show you. Let's go to Adda 24/7. Say this. Okay. You are here now on Adda 24/7. Now over here, click on JIB and CIB. See this front page. JIB and CIB. Clicked. You'll see the JIB Mahapack CIB 23. Click on CIB 23. You'll see the batches. Click on this selection batch. Look at the details. Okay. All the details are given. See these details. So ABM, BFM, all the dates are given. BRBL is yet to start. And even ABFM is yet to start. You will get the details over here. BFM has just now started. You get the recorded videos also. Means suppose if you have missed out on any class, you can get the recorded videos. Ebooks are available, tests are available, everything is available. Okay. Now let me come to the money part. 5279. Click on more offers. Put the code Y432. Never forget this code Y432. Click on apply. Look at this. 80% off is going on. Okay. 23,999 reduces to 4,799. 80% off. Such a huge discount you are getting. So definitely go for it immediately. Why? Because you won't get these offers every now and then. In fact, I would suggest you should go for Mahapack also because you are having almost 1.5 months at least. Okay. So you can go for Mahapack. In Mahapack you are getting 15 plus batches per subject. So 15 plus batches means even if you attend the batch once every batch, then also you get 15 times revision. Click on CIB ka Mahapack. Look at this. Okay. So you will see the details of the Mahapack. All the details are given. 15 plus batches per subject. Then full length mock tests are available. Topic wise ebooks are available. You can read this. Okay. Let me come to the fees part. 7699. But don't click. Don't stop for this. Click on more offers. Put the code Y432. Y432. Click on apply. Look at this. Again 80%. 6,999 means 34,999 reduces to 6,999. 80% off you are getting. So that's why go for the Mahapack. Join the Mahapack immediately. Join the batches immediately. Why? Because the exams are nearing. Portion is new. You will be needing a mentor or a guide. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow with another series. Till then, bye.